Hello YouTube! Vidcon is coming up really soon and I'm really excited about it, and you should be too, especially if you're going. I went to Vidcon for the first time last year in 2013. I was super excited. I had just started making videos. There are a couple of things that I wish I'd known about Vidcon before I went. The first thing that I'd like to say about Vidcon is that you are not prepared for how crowded it is. Ooh, it can be a bit much, and I totally wasn't expecting it. You should just start thinking thoughts of crowds and screaming, which takes me to my next topic. There's a lot of fangirling going on. Vidcon is kind of the place to fangirl over things. When it gets to be too much is when you have people literally running and pushing and hitting other people to get to the front of the line for things or to the front of the crowd to see their favorite YouTuber. Just prepare yourself. I feel like there's a difference between fangirling, where you're just like, oh my god, that was Grace. That was Grace. And, oh my god, Grace! Yeah, those two things are very different. I don't understand why people are running in a convention hall that is crowded. It just makes for a very scary situation. There were some times where I felt a little bit disappointed when I met a content creator because they weren't like what I thought they were like in my head, if you know what I mean. Content creators aren't always like, and are not obligated to be like the person that they put forth inside of their YouTube videos. For example, someone might seem really chipper and excited on their YouTube videos, and then you meet them in person and they're just not that. So meet YouTubers at your own risk. Usually they're pretty awesome. On a more positive note, one of the coolest things about Vidcon is that you get a bunch of free stuff. I mean, it's not really free because you paid for your ticket. Let's just call it free. For example, this wonderful Vidcon shirt and other things will be coming home with you. How will you take it home with you if you don't bring a bag? You need to bring a bag with you to Vidcon. Another thing that you need to bring with you is your phone charger. If you're tweeting, taking pictures, taking video, you're gonna need a charger by 1 or 2 p.m. There are power outlets, there are charging stations, or get one of those super cool long-lasting batteries that you can connect to your phone that'll make it last forever. In terms of what to wear, it's hot in Anaheim, so you might want to stick to short sleeve clothes and shorts, and there is air conditioning in the convention center, so you might want to bring a light sweater, but for the most part, if you're going outside, especially for Disney Day, you're gonna want to be as least stressed as possible in the way that you feel most comfortable. Go to panels. Go to the panels. Some of them are super cool, like the Diversity on YouTube panel that's gonna be happening now in 2014, which is something I totally talked about in a video before that was titled People of Color on YouTube panel. So you can check that out. That was before it was actually confirmed, and now it's a thing, so I'm really excited and I'm gonna be there, and some of my friends are gonna be there, and I'm just really stoked. You should be going to these panels because they're really cool, they're informational, and people put a lot of hard work and thought into them for a really long time before you get there. Instead of spending all day inside of the line for the Harry's twins, for example, you could be having a totally awesome time at 3 panels. I don't know. Or maybe you could combine your obsession with a certain YouTuber and go to the panel that they are speaking at. It's kind of your choice if you want to spend a lot of your time in line. There's other stuff to do at Vidcon. Waiting line can be great. You can meet a lot of cool people there. But you can also learn a whole lot at these totally awesome panels. So there's that. Those are all the tips that I have about Vidcon. If you have any other tips, go ahead and add them in the comment section. If you're going to Vidcon 2014, totally let me know. I'm gonna be there, so I'm really excited. Let me know if you're going, and I'll say hey and stuff. If you're going to Vidcon, I'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye!